In this video, I'm starting over with the bronze team on a brand new account and seeing if I could reach 116 overall in 3 hours or less. The only way I could upgrade my team is by scoring goals in head-to-head matches, because for every goal I score, I'll get to spend a set amount of money on store packs. And the better goal I score, the more money I could spend. So this should be a fun challenge, but with that being said, let's get into it. Alright, so here we are on the brand new account. This is the team that we are starting with, and before we get into our first match, I should show you it's currently 9:59 a.m. which means at 12:59 a.m. is when the challenge will end. So let's get into our first head-to-head match, and while we're loading up, I'll explain how much money we could earn for every type of goal that we score. So to start things off, for every regular goal, we could spend $5 in the store. Scoring a first-time volley will be 10, dribbling past a keeper will be 25, scoring a free kick will be 50, scoring from the halfway circle will be 75, and finally a bicycle kick will be $100. Those are the different ways that we could earn money for packs in the store, but with that being said, let's get into it. Alright, this is my opponent's team. We should be able to get quite a few goals. So to start off, scoring normal goals should be our main thing to focus on, just because we don't have the players to do fancy goals like a bicycle kick. But as we get better players in the team, we're definitely going to go for the harder goals to score so that we can make more money and make more progress towards upgrading our team. Can we get a goal off the volley? Yes, we can. That is $10. We're now up to 15 on the game. I'm going to go for the volley once again with the bronze players. Hopefully we could do it. Yes, we can. We're now up to $25. Can that be goal number 4? Yes, it is. We're now at 30. All right, can we manage to get another volley here? What a goal. Even with the bronze players, we're now up to $40. That's another 10 right there. And that's the end of the match. We now have $40 to spend in the store. So to make things simple, for every $1 that I could spend, it will equal 100 FC points. So we have 4,000 to start off, and we're going to get into both of these 109 to 113 packs, hoping to get some crazy players to the team. So first off, we're going to get into the tradable pack. We don't get anybody crazy, although we do get a handful of 93 rated, which is pretty good. But now let's get into our 2 untradeable players. This week we have Thierry Henry out, we have Jaap Stam, we have Kylian Mbappe. We want to see France here. We do striker. No way. Did we get Mbappe? We got Henry on our first pack. There's no shot. 113 rated Henry on our first pack. This could not have started any better. Holy. He's going to allow us to get some crazy goals. We also got Richarlison. I cannot believe we just got Henry. That is amazing. But let's now get into our second pack. What a way to start. Do we get anything in the tradable one? We do not. That's okay. But who do we get here in pack number 2? 109 to 113 guaranteed. Can we get Kylian Mbappe to pair up with them? No, we get Argentina, we get center mid from Inter Miami. That's going to be DePaul, I believe, right? 109 rated DePaul, we will take it, and we get Jonathan David. So out of our first 4,000 FC points, we get Thierry Henry into the team. What an addition. We also have DePaul here. Beckham is going to go on the right wing for crosses. We'll put Carvalho at center back. Coman will be our other center back. Xavi will be the right center mid. Richarlison could go in at left wing. Lampard will be our new center attacking mid. Rees will be our new left back. And with that, that is all of the changes we're going to make for now. I am going to use some of the players that we've packed to train up on Rees so that we could get more out of him. He now has 167 pace and 149 shooting. That's crazy. But we're now going to take this team into some more matches and hopefully get some more goals. Okay, here's my next opponent's team. They have a handful of decent players, but it's likely a bot, so we should be able to score some goals. All right, we're here with Henry. He's incredible. Can we manage to dribble past the keeper? Yes, we did it. Perfect. So we just scored a goal by dribbling past the keeper, which means we get to spend $25 in the store. All right, we have Henry here. Can we score the finesse shot from a far range out? Perfect. We have just earned another $5 on packs. We now have Lampard here. Can we score another finesse shot? Perfect. Yes, we can. We now are up to $35 in store packs. And with that, that is the end of the match. We have 35 bucks to spend in the store. All right, we have 3,500 FC points to spend. Let's get into some Ballon d'Or packs to hopefully get one of the 112 or 113 overall players. If we open up enough packs, we will be guaranteed it. But we start off with a walkout, which is good. We get Portugal. Is that going to be Figo? No. Eusebio. Wait, Cristiano? No. Okay, it is João Felix. That's such a massive troll. I forgot Cristiano did not get a card in this event. 108 rated, but we did get a couple players that we could use in our team. Let's get into the next 1,000 FC points. Of course, if we open up a total of 100 packs, we will be guaranteed a 112 to 113. We get Brazil here. Sun attacking mid, Kaká. We just got 112 rated Kaká. What a start to this challenge. I swear this account specifically is rigged. We're going to have to make sure to use this account for challenges going forward. We got 2 Kakás. And we got Ribéry plus Rafinha. What are the odds that we could get 4 110 plus rated players from this pack? That is genuinely insane. I can't wait to try them out in the team, but that's only 2,000 of the 3,500 that we could spend. Let's now get into the final 1,500. Can we get a good player, EA? Come on. We do get a walkout, of course. Do we get one of the big ones? We get, wait, can that be Ibra? Is he in this event? No, Gyökeres. Okay, 110. Never mind. 108 Gyökeres. I'm sure his card is really good, but besides that, we didn't get anybody else we could use. So after only 2 games, we have crazy players to add to the team. We got Kaká in at center attacking mid, Ribéry in at left wing, Rafinha is going to be our new right wing, João Cancelo will go in at right back, and finally David Raya will go in at goalkeeper. So we're already at a 105 overall team, making great progress. Plus we have rank up points that we have not used yet, but let's now get into another head-to-head match and hopefully get tons more goals and more money to spend on the store packs. Alright, Ribéry here on the ball, first time using him in the game and we could not get the goal. Kaká here, can he get a goal for us? Yes, he can. That's $5 we could spend. Alright, we have the opportunity here to try a bicycle kick. Can we do it? No, we just missed. Ribéry from a far ways out, can he manage to pull it off? Yes, he does. That is $10. Henry, can we go over the top to Kaká and can he hit it on the volley? Can we do it? Yes, we can. $10 added to the packs we could open. And that's the end of the match. We now have $20 to spend in the store. Okay, so because we did so well with the Ballon d'Or packs last time, let's get into a couple more. We'll do 2 of these 1,000 FC point packs, hoping to get some massive players out of here, and then we'll get back into the anniversary cards. We get Germany this time, center back. Wait, Beckenbauer? Is he in here? He should be. 113 rated. How are we getting such good players out of here? I cannot believe it. And this one is tradable. I don't know how much he goes for. He goes for 2.34 billion coins. Like I was saying earlier, the luck on this account is outrageous. For some reason, we always get the best players in the game. Let's get into the second pack here. Can we get another 113? You never know at this point. Come on, EA. We get Italy this time. Okay. Goalkeeper. Man City, Donnarumma. Okay, 110 maybe? 109 rated Donnarumma. So not the craziest second pack, but what a first pack. I cannot believe we're getting players of this level this quickly. We got Beckenbauer in at center back. We have Donnarumma in at goalkeeper. We're still missing a true right back. It's going to take some time to get that. But so far our team is looking incredible and we're actually going to make one more change. Koke will go in instead of Xavi. So we're now at a 108 and we're only just over 35 minutes into the challenge. So it's time to get into another match, but quickly I'm going to rank up a couple players that I think will be in our end game squad here. Henry, of course, being one of them, just because we have rank up points from our packs that we haven't yet spent. And ranking up players will not only increase the stats, but also allow us to hit a higher overall. We should be at 109. Yes, we are. I also just added 2 badges onto the team to help us stat-wise, but with that, let's now get into our next match. Alright, here's my opponent's team. A little bit better than what we've seen so far, but with that, let's hope we could get some goals. Kaká here, can we get a goal? I don't know how he scored that near post. Oh my. Kaká making another run. Can we get it off the volley? No. Technically off the volley with Henry, so we're now up to $15. Alright, we have an opportunity here with Rafinha. Can we get the goal? Yes, we can. That's $20. Henry over the top. Can we hit it on the volley? Somehow go in. Oh, what a chance. And that is the end of the match. We got $20 to spend. So as I said earlier, we're now going to go back to the anniversary packs. We're going to open up 2 of these 109 to 113 guaranteed packs. Can we get Mbappe for the left wing position? That would be incredible to have Mbappe and Henry together. Mind blowing. But who do we get out of here? Can it be French? Yes, it is. Left wing. Left wing. Another Henry. We've packed 2 Henrys on this account. What is this luck? I genuinely cannot believe the fact that we have 2 Henrys. I might have to make this my main account just because the pack luck on here is outrageous. But wow, another Henry. We can't use them, but I'll always take an Henry for the club. So that's that pack done, but now we're going to get into a 108 to 113. We have 2 of these that we could do for a total of 1,000 FC points. Who do we get here? We get Portugal this time, right back. We finally got a right back. It is going to be João Mario, I believe. Yeah, 108 rated João Mario. Here is the second 108 to 113 pack. Can we get French left wing? I would love to see Kiki. French left wing. No, Yapstam. Left wing though, okay. Napoli is going to be Lang, not going to replace the Ribery that we currently have. So we did pack a crazy player in another Henri, but of course we're not going to use him in the team. We cannot. But we did get a new player that we could add to the team, and that is the João Mario. And with that, we're now up to a 111 overall team. Aside from that, there's no other upgrades we could currently make, so we're going to get into a couple more matches. This time though, I'm going to get into 3 matches in a row, and I'll show you how many goals that we scored at the very end of it, plus any special goals that we score that earn us more money than the normal $5. So I'm going to get into it, and I'll see you in a little bit when we're done with all 3 matches. Alright, so I played the 3 games. We won the games 5-0, 5-0, and 1-0. Unfortunately, they were all regular goals. I was trying to score some goals from halfway and bicycle kicks, but every attempt failed. So we didn't get any of the bonus goals, but we do have $55 to spend in stores. So I'm going to start things off here at the guaranteed 107 to 113 daily pack. EA, can we please get a big player? So far, we got pretty lucky. We do get a walkout. Okay, we get Italy this time. Striker from, okay, it's gonna be not Retegui, Retegi. I always screw up the name. 109 rated. Now, even though we might not get the best players out of these packs, these 105 to 113s, I'm going to do them because we could always exchange the players for shards and then go out and get a better player. So we just did 4 more, which means we just spent 1,000 FC points. We have another 4,500 to go, and we're going to do a total of 10 packs altogether for 2,000 FC points. Can we get a walkout? We do get a walkout. EA, can it be a good player? We get Argentina this time, center mid. It will be DePaul once again, but do we get any other decent 109 rated players? We get David, but that is it. Let's get into another 2,000 FC points worth of these packs, and then we have 500 FC points left after this. We do get a walkout. EA, please, something good. We get Brazil this time, okay. Right wing. From Chelsea, Estevao. Okay, I really wanted to try him out. I'm so glad that we got him, even though he's the same rating as Rafinha. He's going to be a great card to try out. 3-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, but 135 pace, 133 dribbling, and 117 shooting with the finesse shot trait. He's played incredible for Chelsea recently. I'm excited to try him out in the team. But we still have 500 FC points to spend, so we're going to spend them here on the Ballon d'Or pack. We do get a walkout. We're getting crazy lucky with this today. We get Poland this time. It's going to be Lewandowski. I'm not quite sure how much or what rating he is, 108. Nothing crazy, but we do also get some rank up points as well. So no real upgrades to the team, but we do have Estevao there in for Rafinha. I'm going to use him for the rest of the challenge, and then in the exchange, we're going to put in some of the players that we've packed that we're not going to use. Alright, so we're now at 345 shards. We'll probably put in Henri in a bit. I just want to save it for now, but 345 shards is pretty good. We could definitely get to 500, maybe 1,000. And get a better player from there. I'm also going to put in some of the players that we've got from our packs in to get more rank up points for when we eventually do a rank up the team to try to get up to 116 overall. And we do get a free pick for topping up on the game. I completely forgot to do this. This obviously isn't going to be counted towards any money that we spend on packs. This is free. And the player I'm going to go for is the 113 rated Aint Nori from Man City at left back. So now we could add him to the team instead of João Cancelo. And what rating are we at now? Still 111, but we should be getting close to 112. So this is what the team is now looking like. We're going to get into another match, and hopefully this time we could score crazy goals so that we could earn more money for packs. This here is my opponent's team. We should be able to score some goals. Alright, Henri on the ball here. He's been incredible, by the way. I forgot to mention this earlier, but his finesse shots are top tier. Like, might be the best finesse shots I've ever seen in the game. And there you go, that's another goal for us, $5 that we could spend on the store. DePaul here dispatches it to Estevao, or Stevao apparently, and there you go, whipped finesse shot, 2 goals. Henri is through here. This should be $15. Yes, it is. This Henri card might genuinely be the best striker that we have in the entire game, which is crazy. But with that said, I'm going to go for a half. Okay, clearly scoring a goal from half is going to be tough. Alright, we have Henri here. Can he hit the power shot from way out? Oh, so close. Kaká is going to take his shot from half. Can we pull it off? Okay, that was our best shot so far. And unfortunately, that's the end of the match. We did not pull off any of the half-field shots, which means we only have $15 to spend in the store. But we could still get pretty lucky out of 15 bucks, so let's get into it. We're going to get into these 10 packs. We've gotten a couple 113s out of here so far. We do get another walkout. Who's it going to be this time? We get Germany. Is it going to be Beckenbauer again? Oh my. How many 113s are we packing? He is untradeable this time, which means we could actually go and sell our tradable copy and use this one instead. Alright, so I just sold off the Beckenbauer that was already ranked up and was tradable, and I sold off Rafinha because we now have Estevao. So combined, we now have 2.4 billion coins to spend on the market. And with those coins, I've gone out and bought 2 crazy players for the team. We have a fully ranked up Fellaini and the new Madrid left back Carreras. So we got them both for 1.98 billion. For some reason, I thought we still had João Cancelo in at left back. I completely forgot that we got this guy. All right, that's a complete L from me. I'm now gonna have to go and try to sell off Carreras, even though he might not sell. I'm gonna go and buy a better center back instead, but we have Fellaini into the team, and with that, we're now up to a 112. So that's a great upgrade, and while I'm waiting for the other player to sell, I just claimed 195 million in coins from trading in players that we don't need. Luckily, he did sell though, 8.24 million, and now we're going to go out and buy a better center back. And although I'd love to get someone like Marquez or better, I have gone out and spent 1 billion coins to get someone that might be a bit controversial, but Harry Maguire. So let's add in Man United's best player last season into the team. That's a joke, by the way, Man U fans, but we are now up to a 113 overall. We are only 3 overall from reaching our goal, but it's currently 11:30, so we are an hour and a half or halfway through our challenge, so we don't have too much time left, but hopefully in the next few matches we could score plenty of goals as well as some crazy ones so that we could spend more money in the store. Alright, so I just played the 3 matches. I was able to win 3-0, 6-0, and 3-0 and get 3 volleys during that. Now unfortunately I did mess up and did not record those 3 matches. I ended the recording after I last spoke to send off to my editor, but then forgot to record again. So you're just gonna have to take my word for the 3 volleys. It was Ribéry, Henry, and Kaká all got 3, and Kaká's was the best. It was like edge of the box, first time top bins. He is such a baller, but because of that, we now have $75 to spend in the store, which means we have 7,500 FC points to go. Now I am going to spend some FC points on some more anniversary packs here in a bit, but the first thing I want to try are the new Southern Stars and European Giants packs. So we're going to do a total of 2,000 FC points of these. These are guaranteed to be 105 to 113, but we do have 113 crazy 113s in here like Pedri. This time we get Orsolini, so not quite what we're looking for, but as I was saying, we got guys like Pedri in here, which would be amazing. Hopefully we could get a walkout in this pack. We do not. We instead get a 106. So no luck out of here, but we will try more in a little bit. We have Vitinha and whatnot in there too. Now though, we're going to get into these where we have guys like Tchouaméni, Konate, Kane, all these top rated players. Can we get a 109 or 110 plus EA? No, we do not. Okay, so these packs are not likely going to be that good. I'm glad I'm opening these up so you guys can see and know not to spend FC points on them. Yeah, all those were brutal. So that was 2,000 FC points wasted, but it is what it is. Let's get into 11 of these Ballon d'Or packs, and then we're going to get into the anniversary packs. So we do get a walkout. Very, very good. We get Portugal this time, left back. Okay, it's going to be Cancelo, only 108 rated, which isn't great. So that was not the best, but now we're going to get into this one, 1500, and then we're going to go do 10 of the unlimited bundle anniversary packs. So we've gotten lucky with this pack before. We do get a walkout. EA, please. We get Portugal this time, striker. Okay, this is the craziest troll, but it is João Felix. So unfortunately, we were not lucky with any of those packs, but we now have our 10 unlimited bundle anniversary packs, and we do not get a walkout. Alright, so that was a pretty rough run of packs. We don't have anybody that we could add into the team from that, but what I am going to do is take some of the bronze and silver players that we got and train up more players in our team. Alright, so I've trained up a couple players, and the final thing I'm going to do is rank up a couple. I'll likely just rank up Beckenbauer here and maybe Ribéry, but I want to see if we could get all the way up to 114 overall here before we get our final upgrades in the team over this next hour or so. So I ranked up Beckenbauer and Kaká, but unfortunately we're still at 113, so we still have more games and more goals to score to try to get us closer to 116. But before we get into this next match, I just want to show you it's currently 12:03 p.m. So we only have, 56 minutes left. And because of that, I'm now going to go into overdrive, try to hit non-stop volleys as well as the harder goals to score. Estevao is through, perfect, and I believe, I can't remember the skill move he has. Can we? Oh no, we can't. That's okay. Can we still get a goal? No. Fellaini, good turn. DePaul on the ball. Can he get a shot off? All right, Ribéry is through. Cut back, finesse shot. We got to get at least one goal. There you go. I've spent so much time of this game trying to get the better goals here to get more money per goal, but I think we just got to go for the more staple ones. Although we might have an opportunity here to dribble around the keeper. Let's see if we could do it. No. We have Ribéry here again. No opportunity to dribble past, so we'll just take a goal. Henry over the top to Ribéry, back to Henry. Can someone make a run in the box? Good. Estevao over the top. Fellaini hit it on the volley. What a goal. Clutch goal for another $10. And there you go. That's the end of the match. I was really hoping to be able to get maybe $50 out of this match, but I will take 20. So we're going to get into 10 of these unlimited bundles once again, hoping to get a walkout. It looks like we might have got a new player. We do get a walkout. Very good. Can we see France? No, we see Italy this time. Center mid. Roma, I believe this guy's 109 rated. Yeah, 109. So not the best, but we will take it for shards. I forgot about this before, but we could claim here the team badge players. These guys will give us 15 extra shards, but the reason why I'm in the anniversary event is because in the future here, we should be able to get at least one of these cards for our team. We are already at 500 shards, plus we have the Henry, which is 250. So hopefully we're able to get one of these guys in the future. I think the main contenders will be someone like a Trent, maybe Jaap Stam, and possibly if we can get Mbappe, that would be amazing. But the more important positions to upgrade are definitely goalkeeper and our defense. But since we don't have any upgrades to make, I'm going to get into 2 games now, and I'll share with you the highlights when I'm done both, plus if we got any crazy goals. Okay, so I played the 2 matches. I was able to win 3-2 and 2-1, 2 fairly close games, mainly because I am playing better players now, but luckily in those matches, I was able to get 1 dribble past the keeper goal. Now the dribbling or the skill move was performed by Estevao, and Henry ended up picking up the ball and scoring, but we did dribble past the keeper and walked it into the net. So because of that, in total, we now have $45 to spend in the store, and I'm going to spend almost all that on the anniversary packs. The only other kind of pack I'm going to open is this Ballon d'Or pack here. It is $5.50 Canadian, $5 US. So this will only count for 5 of the $45 that we spend, but we are going to get 10 more Ballon d'Or packs here. So hopefully we could get a good walkout out of here. So far, we haven't got the best. We started off really hot, slowed down now. This time we get Argentina. Center mid, Liverpool is going to be McAllister. 109 maybe? Yeah, 109 rated. So not quite what we are looking for, but we will take it. And you know what? Thinking about it now, because we do get some rank up points from these packs, we might as well do 1 more of these and then get into the final 3,000 FC points in the anniversary packs. So, can we get a big walkout here though as well? We do get Norway, striker, Holland. Okay. What rating is Erling Haaland in this event? 110 rated. That's amazing. Plus, we also get Bellingham and Nuno Mendes. So we still are yet to get a player that we could add to the team, but some of those players will sell for coins, which is good. Let's now get into our 3,000 FC points of these packs. Do we get a walkout right out the gate? No, we do not. We got a 106, but of course, as I've said many times, we are doing these packs because we could always use them for shards. So let's get into it. We do get a new player or a player we haven't got before because we got that XP. Who do we get though? We get Brazil this time, right wing. Estevao again. Okay, so 110 rated. That is very good for shards, but who else did we get in here? Unfortunately, nobody crazy, but we will still take it. So after putting in all these players we just packed into the exchange, we now have a total of 675 shards, which is good. And after selling the players that we got from those Ballon d'Or packs, we are now up to 613 coins, so we are making progress towards getting another big player. It is now 12:33 though, so we're going to go match by match, hoping to get as many goals as possible and make as much money as possible, so that we could open up as many packs as possible. Alright, here's my opponent's team. Hopefully we should be able to get quite a few goals. Alright, ball over the top here to DePaul. DePaul off to Ribéry. Ribéry gonna pass it back in front. Can DePaul get on the end of it? Yes, he can. 1-0. Alright, Henry on the ball here. There you go. Beautiful skill move. Got away. Should get that pass off to Kaká. And how do we not score? Alright, Ribéry is away. Finesse shot. There you go. we're tied up. And unfortunately, that's the end of the match. We only got 2 goals, which means we only have $10 to spend in the store. For the next couple games, I'm going to try to do more of the Ballon d'Or pack so that we can get more coins and whatnot, but can we get a walkout out of here? No, we do not. That's okay. Let's now get into the next match. Alright, well, I would love to get into... Okay, that match took 2 minutes to find, which is crazy, but let's get into it. Hopefully we could get a handful of goals. Here is my opponent's team. How they're in Pro 2 makes absolutely no sense, but let's see if we could get some goals. Fellaini is away. Can he pass it off to Henry? Henry, yes he can. Can he get the goal? Perfect. 1 goal, $5. Henry is here. He should be away. He's quick enough to be away. Let's cut back though. I'm going to go in to Kaká, left foot. Look at that. These guys are crazy players. Beautiful from Henry. Little skill move again. Get around them. He is fast enough to get around this defender. Unfortunately, we're under the kind of pressure that's not going to allow us to do too many fancy things here, but can we get a goal with Fellaini? What a shot. Oh my. Okay. Ball in here to DePaul. Go out wide to Ribéry. Ribéry is good. Perfect. I'm going to go there just to try to get it on the volley. No, we got the header, but that's okay. That's another goal. And that's the end of the match. We earned $20. Unfortunately, we did not get any crazy goals. So I'm going to spend all of the 2,000 FC points on 10 of these unlimited bundle packs. We do get a new player, which is very good. Can it be one of the better players? We do get a walkout. That's perfect. Who do we get? EA Brazil again. It's going to be Estevao, yes. But who else did we get out of here? We could get more 110s. More 109s. We got a 108. Okay, so once again, nothing crazy, but with this, we should be, yeah, we are now past, including Henry, 1,000 shards. With that, we could now go and get a really good card, but before we do that, we have our final match of the challenge. It is now 12:53, so with this match, this will be the very last one, and then we'll go and make the final additions to the team. Hopefully we could reach 116 overall with them. Here's my opponent's team, a much easier one than the last one we faced, so hopefully we could win this game and get plenty of goals with that. Good ball here to Estevao. Estevao is now in. Gonna go for that finesse shot from far out. Can that be goal number 1? Yes, it can. And it looks like we got a rage quit here right out the gate, so we should be able to score quite a few goals off the AI. Henry out wide here to Estevao. Estevao into the center. Kaká. I'm just got to go for the finesse shot. I don't see any other way we could score. There you go. Goal number 2. Good. Over the top to Thierry. Thierry is away. Perfect. I could have tried to hit that on the volley, but we'll just take a regular goal. Henry here, top of the box. Can we get this goal? Yes, we can. Alright, ball out wide to Ribéry. We have runners here in the box. I'm going to go for the bicycle kick, since we have only one opportunity, and I screwed it up. I do see the run being made here in the center. Can we maybe get a little extra something out of this? Can we hit it on the volley? No. What a save. And unfortunately, that's the end of the match. We only got $20. So we have $20 to spend, and we're going to spend the first 10 here on these 105 to 113s. Hopefully we could get a decent player out of here, and if not, we're then going to spend the final ones on the Ballon d'Or picks. Okay, we actually got a good player. We get Belgium this time, right wing, from RB Leipzig. I can't remember the guy's name, Bakayoko. Yeah, 108 rated Bakayoko, not bad. So that was decent, but as I said, we're going to end off the Ballon d'Or packs here with 5 of these regular packs, because we still can get a chance of a 112 or 113, and we're getting some rank up points for this as well. So, can we get something good, EA? We get a walkout. Wow, okay. That's lucky. We get Brazil. Left wing. Wait, Dino? No, wait. Is it Dino? It's got to be, right? Never mind. 112 rated Rivaldo, but that's still an upgrade on the left wing that we currently have, although Rivaldo is tradable. So even though Rivaldo would be an upgrade on Ribéry, I think we might keep Ribéry and use the coins from Rivaldo to go and buy a better player in a different position that needs a bigger upgrade. And the way I'm going to do it is getting a player from the anniversary event here and then selling off someone else. So the player I'm going to go for, there's quite a few we could go for with 1,120 shards, but the one I want is 113 rated Jaap Stam. He's going to be one of the best center backs in the game. This new anniversary event has given us 2 incredible center backs, both Lucio and Stam, but look at that. Crazy card in game. All of his cards are meta and broken. Of course, we won't get the chance to use him in game, but he will be added right into the club. So Stom is going to join Beckenbauer there at center back, which is a crazy center back duo. But now that we've done that and replaced Maguire, we are going to sell Maguire here on the market for 1 billion coins. And now that we've sold off Maguire and the Rivaldo, we are now sitting at 1.9 billion coins. And with those coins, we could now add 2 great players to the team. We have the maxed out Reece James as well as the new Vitinha. So we'll add in Reece James there at right back. We're still at a 113, and Vitinha at left center mid, still at a 113, but with rank ups, we could get to a 114, potentially 115 overall. And with only 1 rank up of Jaap Stam, we're now at a 114. And despite ranking up Ribéry, Estevao, and Donnarumma, we unfortunately are only able to reach 114 overall with all the players and all the rank ups that we have. And because of that, it means that unfortunately we did not complete the challenge of reaching 116 overall in the 3 hours that we had. I had a ton of fun doing this challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, please drop a like. If you are new, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.